Here is a copy of the document that I provided to you in class. I gave you a worksheet that has a picture of each of our grocery items, the cost, how many I bought, and if there's any coupons, and a place for you to write the total cost. There's also plenty of room for you to show your work, which of course I would like you to do. After completing this worksheet, then you will go to My Big Campus and submit a schoolwork assignment. This worksheet you have a paper copy of. You can also find it on My Big Campus if you lost it. This is what your bundle looks like. Here's the video that you should watch that explains to you all of the groceries we purchased. Here's the PDF that lets you open up the document that I gave you in case you forgot to take yours home. You can open it in Notability, or if you have a printer, you can print it, but you will turn this paper in. It is not your schoolwork assignment, however. Your schoolwork assignment, which I will show you shortly, is not the same as the PDF. There are multiple choice questions on your schoolwork that will help you practice what your I-STEP questions are going to look like at the end of April. So back to our worksheet. Example number 1. I purchased 4 containers of oatmeal. Each container was $2.67. I had a coupon that allowed me to buy 3 and get 1 free. So do I really need to figure out the price of 4 containers if I got 1 free? I think I'll figure out the price of 3 containers since that's all I paid for. So to do that, I would just write in my area here $2.67 times 3. When I get the answer, that was my total cost for the oatmeal. And then you can move on. Baby food pouches, 6 for $8. I bought 18 pouches. What math problem could I do to solve that? Do I really need to figure out the cost of each one and then multiply times 18? Or do you see a pattern? If 6 of them cost $8, 6 times what is 18? 6 times 3. So I really could multiply $8 times 3 sets because I have 3 sets of 6 to get to 18 pouches. We then have Pediasure. That was $13.97 a can. Good thing I'm almost done buying these. Each can is $13.97, but I have a coupon for 20 cents off 1 can. Figure out how much 1 can is with the coupon and then add that to the full price can. Then you'll have your total. Toddler yogurt is $3.69 a package. There's 8 in a package, and I bought 4 packages. So would I multiply $3.69 times 8 or 4 or times 32? Can you explain to me what I need to do here? Hopefully you said that I need to multiply $3.69 times 4. Take a look at the Chobani yogurt. They were 10 for $10 that day. So I bought 15. My 11th one was free. I had to buy 10 to get 1 free. If I bought 15, I still only got 1 free. So figure out how much it cost me to buy 15. I really only paid for 14. The cheese slices, there's no math to do. You're just going to have some questions to answer in your schoolwork. And your total cost will be affected by the $2.99 that the cheese cost. Moving on through your worksheet, you'll see that there's whole milk, skim milk, sour cream, tells you the price and how much I bought. Make note that I bought 2 containers of sour cream. Also, you may want to double check how many cups are in a gallon, because I may just ask you, how much did 1 cup of milk cost? The apples may take you some time. I know that these Gala apples are $1.79 a pound, but I have a coupon for 15 cents off per pound. To do this, it would be much easier if I subtract 15 cents from the cost of 1 pound. which is $1.64. And I bought 3 pounds. So now I know just multiply $1.64 times 3. Now, John O'Gold apples are going to take you a bit longer. I bought 1.5 pounds. Well, each pound is $1.28, so I need to know the cost of 1/2 pound as well. Or you can multiply $1.28 times 1.5. Just don't forget to move your decimal correctly. Bananas were 54 cents a pound. I bought I bought 2 pounds, 2.75 pounds. So you would want to multiply 0.54 times 2.75. Don't forget to use your decimals. We have here 2 spaces and 2 spaces for decimals, so your decimal point is going to be 4 spaces from this side. Go 4 spaces left. Then the very last item that I am hopeful to purchase is this owl book that Zachary picked out. It's $7.50. That's not too bad, but we have to remember that there's sales tax on the book. There's not on the groceries. Did you remember how to figure the sales tax and how to add that to your total? You should have notes on it. I'm not going to review this because we have been working on this in class. So you see that you have an area to write the total cost of the groceries only and the total cost including the book. I want the total cost without the book and then with it. So when you get to this point here, get your total before you add in the book. You'll have the first answer ready. Now I'm going to show you your assignment. You're going to click on grocery shopping. And your assignment's going to pull up. You are asked, what was the total cost of 4 containers of oatmeal? If you use the worksheet that you have just completed, it should not take you too long to answer these questions. You should have this filled out in the total cost portion next to the oatmeal. What was the total cost of the baby food pouches? Again, something that you should know if you've used your worksheet correctly. How much did each baby food pouch cost? Okay, well, you are going to have to do some work on this. I know that I bought 18 pouches. You know what the total was. You need to divide and find out the cost of each pouch. You will want to round up to the nearest hundredth to get your correct answer. For example, if you do division and you find that the total cost is 1.332, round up to the closest hundred so that it is $1.33. If you find that the cost per pouch after dividing is 0.857, then you would round up to 86 cents. Round to the nearest hundredths for these correct answers. Number 4, what was the cost for 2 cans of Pediasure? That is on your worksheet. What was the total cost for the toddler yogurt? That should be on your worksheet as well. How much did each individual container of toddler yogurt cost? Well, you're going to have to divide there. You're going to take the total cost that you got on number 5 and divide it by the total number of yogurts that there were. Remember, I bought 4 packages and there's 8 in each package, so we bought 32 yogurts total. What was the total cost of the Chobani yogurt? What was the total cost of each Chobani yogurt? Including the one that we got for free, we would divide by 15. Remember, round up. There are 24 slices of cheese in one package. How much did each slice of cheese cost? You'll have to do division. Look back at your worksheet to see how much the package cost. Number 10, what was the total amount spent on milk? I bought 2 gallons. How much were they? How much would 1 cup of milk cost? Remember I told you you're going to have to find out how many cups are in a gallon. You should have these in your notes, or I don't mind if you Google the answer. You're still going to have to do the division to figure out how much 1 cup of milk costs. What was the total cost of the 2 sour cream containers? Those should be in your notes. Those should be on your worksheet. Each container of sour cream has 8 ounces. How much do 2 ounces of sour cream cost? You're going to divide your cost of 1 container. Divide to find out how much 2 ounces cost. You would divide by 8. That would give you the cost of 1 ounce. Then you'll need to add those together. If you find the answer of what 1 ounce cost, let's say it's 35 cents, well then 2 ounces would be 70 cents. 14, what was the total cost of the Gala apples? If you did your worksheet, the answer is there. There are about 3 apples in a pound. How much does 1 Gala apple cost? You'll have to divide. The total cost of the Jonagold apples on number 16 is in your worksheet, as long as you did it. Number 17, there were 5 Jonagold apples in the 1.5 pounds purchased. What was the cost of 1 Jonagold apple? You'll have to divide. How much more did the Gala cost per apple than the Jonagold? This is where you're really going to have to check your work here. Make sure that you are lining up your decimals for you to subtract. Number 19, this is going to use some inferring, which you have used in reading today. Explain why you think Gala apples would cost more than Jonagold apples. Use prior knowledge that you know about economics, transportation, and supply and demand to answer the question in complete sentences. What was the total cost of the bananas? The bananas were 20% off. How much money was saved on the bananas? That's all information that will be on your worksheet as long as you completed it before doing this schoolwork assignment. 22, what is the total cost of all the groceries without the book? You should have that on your worksheet. What is the total cost of the book, including tax? How much was the tax on the book? And the grocery budget was $115. Was there enough money left over for Zachary's book? Yes or no? And that completes your assignment for your schoolwork in math. You will turn in the worksheet that I gave you in class for you to work all of the problems out on. You will turn it in to me. You will submit the schoolwork on my big campus and make sure you've done it before we leave for camp. I hope this video helps you. I have office hours listed at the top of the bundle. You're welcome to email me if you have any questions. Good luck.